Hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I love this background.
So
It's the
do
perfect
I.
way to end the week.
I agree.
Oh my God. Welcome, everybody, to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I'm going to do ours right now. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, notification bell so that you're made aware every time we put out new content. And tell a friend. Tell a friend. Okay, guys, on the docket today, we have Our Love in Paradise, The Caribbean, A 90-Day Story, Season 1, Episode 6, Heartbeats and Heartbreaks. This was kind of filler for me.
This is that aggravating episode I was waiting for. I knew it couldn't be smooth sailing through the whole show.
Yeah, and
This was
like you
annoying.
said, it was a bunch of whining. I don't think the storylines progressed much of anywhere. I think next week is going to be good, but I
Right.
guess we needed a filler somewhere. So this
Somewhere.
is it, y'all. This is it. Hey, Susan.
This was bad.
Ah,
I didn't like any of them.
hey, Nisa. You didn't like nobody?
I like
Nobody?
none of the Americans. None of them. They
Oh, none of the.
all worked my nerves.
Oh,
All of
well,
them.
you
All
have a
of them.
you have a point. Oh my
Cause
goodness.
remember, you know what it goes back
Mhm,
to? Remember I said
mhm,
in the beginning of the season where it's not the Americans went down there with unrealistic expectations.
mhm.
You saw them all come flush out in this episode. All of them. I'm like, are you serious? Are you
Yeah.
joking?
I this was not the best of episodes, but let's dive right into it. Who are we going to talk about first?
Let's get Winona out the way, aka Ariana.
Oh Lord. Okay. Poor
So
Ariana.
yes. So she, she had never known where he lived, which I'm like, okay, I understand, and I like the fact that he understands, like, he understands her perspective, like, she's never been to like real Jamaica. She's always been at the resort having a good time.
Mhm.
She's never been to my house because I just felt she was more comfortable at the resort, which was true.
Mhm.
So I kind of liked where he lived. Here's the reason why.
Mhm.
Even though I live in a city, I can relate to the rooster. Some of our surrounding neighbors have a rooster.
Oh, they
He crow, yeah, he crows about 5:30 every morning.
do? Wow.
Sometimes he'll be a little late, and he'll crow about 5:45. But he's pretty much on time, and he's maybe a couple houses like away. So
Uh-huh.
I can relate to that, and like you find like families from other countries will have like a rooster. So in every neighborhood I've lived in like three. Well, yeah, no, only two. Each somebody around us had a rooster. So I didn't think the rooster was that big of a deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in all of my time growing up in Brooklyn, never heard a rooster. Never. Down here where I live in Florida, I've never heard a rooster in any of the three neighborhoods that I've lived in, but I
Mm,
know if I go out to like if I start driving west and go out
okay.
to like the suburbs, I've seen cows on open pastures, I've seen horses. So if I'm seeing those, I'm sure there's a rooster somewhere. It's just that I don't wake up or go to sleep over there, so I can't confirm. But yeah, oof, wow. Like
Yeah.
I'm used to a rooster back home.
Okay.
I'm used to a rooster back home. We call them fowl cocks. Yeah, that's a normal thing for me, both in the country and in the city where I have houses. So yeah,
Yeah, she was
it's
showing. Oh my God, the rooster.
normal.
I'm like, you need to, like, where do you live? I'm like, come on now, shut up. And then she's like, oh my God, it's so hot, blah 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 blah. I'm like, you know what, ma'am? Where I'm going to make an assumption here. Like where you're on the resort, you guys are near a nice body of water. So I'm going
Mhm.
to assume you get a nice breeze with lower just the temperature, maybe 10 to 15 degrees. We'll just guessing.
Mhm.
So where he lives, the way they were driving, I'm going to guess he lives more inland or closer, like you're driving towards the equator. I'm just gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess.
Let me tell you where he lived. He catches a
Okay.
good breeze because
Oh.
you saw he's on a hill. He's on a hill,
Okay.
and he's looking down at the ocean when you walk outside of his house and past them
Okay.
two armchairs. He's looking straight down there. The breeze comes up. He catches a good breeze.
Gotcha.
He catches a good breeze. And let me tell you, his house isn't as bad as it could be.
I've heard
Like
the
he's
stories.
not even in a shanty town
Right.
with paling as his roof
Right.
and walls.
Yes.
Like he lives in a really, I thought it was nice. So
I
what?
know it was
He
nice
had a
too.
curtain up for his bathroom. So what? And a lot of people only have cold water
Hmm.
in their homes. A lot of people. So to me, I didn't think his house was that bad.
Nope. He
Um,
said he had plastic pipes.
that's
Which
PVC.
yeah, which I
Yeah,
understood. I'm like, yeah, like
everybody, everybody have PVC pipes.
that's
Um,
understandable.
yeah. So again, um, I didn't like he has a studio.
Right.
He has a studio, like a little bit more than a studio, because he has actually two rooms. The kitchen is kind of separated from the
Hmm.
bedroom area. And then he has an outdoor living room. Go ahead, boy.
And she killed me when she said, "Oh," and his kitchen only has a sink and a
Mhm.
stove.
He's a
No oven.
bachelor.
No oven. Just a stove. I'm like, yeah, I
Because
kick
when
you
he
out.
wants jerk, he go up the road to the guy that's doing the jerk in the they do it in old oil drums.
Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
they do the in that. So when he want jerk, he go up the road to get that, and when he want baked food, he go to his mama house. I guess he's a bachelor. He doesn't need that.
I want her off the show
You
at
want
that
her
point
on the show?
because I just didn't like the way I felt like she was super disrespectful. Instead of just being happy to spend time with him and that he invited her, that's a big thing for anyone to invite you back to their home it's a big deal. So,
I got the
ma'am,
feeling she invited herself. I just said.
okay, and you saving some money by not paying no resort fee. So shut up. I
I
I
don't
need you
think
to
she had the money to stay on at the resort
well
without her mother paying for it.
stop. I'm like just shut up and be pregnant. And he was saying, I was say, I've been Team Sherlon for a minute. I'm like,
Mhm,
she always throws back in his face that she's in the U.S. by herself, blah blah
mhm,
blah, this and that.
mhm,
I'm doing everything. You're not really contributing. And
mhm.
I'm glad he told her. He's like, you know what? You made the choice to keep the baby.
Yeah. He
I'm
gave her
like,
that choice and she decided to do with it. I mean, to
yes.
go ahead with it. So,
And you knew what this would entail. And he's
mhm.
trying to he's doing things the right way or the most logical way, I should say. And I feel like he's doing it for the right reasons. I really do. I feel like she's trying to get him there for the wrong reasons, which is you just want to be married so you're not embarrassed. And I know I've said it on previous commentary reviews. I'm
Uh-huh.
sticking to that. I'm sticking to
That
that.
really became very evident in this episode. She don't
Mhm.
want to be a baby mama. She don't want to be a single mother. But quite honestly, when you made that decision to keep the pregnancy of a person that you only knew for a few days who was living in a foreign country, that's what you were deciding to do. You were deciding to become a single mother. Do I like Sherlon? Yes. Do I think that his approach to marriage is something I can relate to? Yes. He does not want to marry a stranger, and according to him, he takes marriage vows very seriously. Now, do I think Sherlon is going to be there financially or emotionally or physically for that child? No. And based on what Sherlon said, it seems he had a very rough go of it when all the resorts in Jamaica shut down. And
Mm-hmm.
he's still recovering from that. We've seen where Sherlon lives. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know the situation with regards to Jamaica and how hard it is. Like, what do you expect him to do? Go to Western Union and send you, $1,000 a month? It's not going to happen.
Right. Get that Cash App working? No, it's not happening. Venmo? Mm-mm. PayPal? No, we don't do that there. So yeah, no, you ain't getting nothing. Deal
Him,
with it.
him getting by for himself is a struggle.
Yes. He
You
said that, and I felt for
Yeah.
him. I felt that like she had no understanding.
He's been completely honest with her in all aspects. And I don't feel she's been completely honest with him,
Nope.
especially her reasons for getting married.
Correct.
But
Totally
like he
agree.
said, she has her family to help her.
Exactly.
So she's not alone.
Tia chases whelp after busting open for a stranger on vacation. Exactly, unprotected. So I'm just gonna keep it there.
Yeah.
You got
It's
to pay.
just,
There's consequences to your actions.
yeah. I think this is a big life lesson for her. And she better grow up now. She will be
Hmm.
a single mom.
Yes. Or she should
Uh,
plan to be, and hope. I think she should plan to be a single mother, but hope that she's not. That's the way I would put it.
Honestly, from the time she decided to keep that child, she should have had it in her mind, I'm going to be a single mom.
Yeah.
Just look at the situation. You
Yeah.
don't know this man, and he's in a foreign country.
That's fair. No, it's completely fair. I'm just saying, prepare for the worst case scenario, but hope for the best. That's all.
They didn't know each other, Jamal.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's how you gotta look at it.
I wouldn't even give myself false hopes. Maybe
Oh.
I am a Debbie Downer, but quite honestly, like too many of these chips are stacked against me if I was in this
Okay.
situation.
You're basically what you're doing is you're looking straight pros and cons and facts. You're just going straight off of
Yeah.
this is where we are. This is the way it lays, and this is how it looks like it's going to go.
Yeah.
You're looking more at like the more direct route, more like this is just
Yeah.
where we are. Okay.
Black and
Hmm.
white. And I'm looking at it based on the time I found out I was pregnant. I made that decision to keep it, and I'm 6 months into this pregnancy, and this is where we at. We're in a 1.5 room studio on the top of a hill with no air and a broken fan and a hot plate on a dresser with feces on the floor, beer bottles on the ledge, and two armchairs out in the front driveway. And I'm just like, okay, I am going to be a single mother. How you gonna get blood out of a stone?
Okay.
I,
Yeah.
realistic.
No, it's completely fair.
And then if me trying to get him there and him marry me, so I'm marrying a stranger, bringing him to the States. What certificates he have? What qualifications he have to go out and find work? So okay, he'll
But
get
he can't work for
emergency
6 months
work.
though.
Right. So I'm going to be taking care of him and an infant. And then when he gets on his feet, okay, Walmart, McDonald's, like what is he going to do? Go to my local beach resort in New Jersey in the middle of the winter and do what? Offer to take someone on a jet ski?
Hmm.
It's not adding up. It's not
No.
adding up. And it's nothing against Sheldon. It's actually something pro Sheldon because he's being the
Sherlon.
most real. Oh,
I've
sorry.
been I've been
It's
calling
not
Sheldon too.
Sherlon.
It is.
It is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote down Sheldon. Oh, geez. Okay. Yes, Sherlon. He's being the more pragmatic of the two.
Yes. The more mature.
But I'm also wondering how he got to that ripe old age and ain't planting no seeds nowhere else.
Yeah.
just saying.
Exactly. No. You make a very good point.
I wonder. Anywho, um, do you want to touch on the dinner, their date night?
Oh, the fresh lobster. No, I was here for that whole scene.
That was so yummy.
I was jealous.
Oh, I could have eat some of that right then and there. Oh, so good.
Yeah, fresh. You
So
could. I know. You could taste the freshness too.
mm-hmm. Okay, so he want to name the baby Odin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's his in his ancestry. I'm like, okay,
So he thinks he's descendant from Vikings?
correct.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep
Yes,
my
we
mouth shut.
we gonna we gonna we gonna respect we gonna respect the heritage on this channel.
So
Just saying, we
what
gonna
did you
respect it.
think about him demanding that the baby have the first name of his choice and the his last name for his legacy?
No, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get to pick one or the other, and
I
that's
was
that
on
on
her
that.
side this time.
Yeah,
Not the ultimatum, either you marry me and
no,
come to
the
the States,
name,
but with the name, and you know why I do this? Don't put his name on the birth certificate so you could get benefits.
right? I mean, he could choose like the way I would do it. So there's no guarantee he can get here and stay. He could choose the first name, but that baby will have my last name. Because if you're not going to put the name on the birth certificate, it should have your last name. It should have the mother's last name. Is what I'm saying. So that way
Honestly, I don't
there's
know if I
no
could work with Odin.
you okay. He could be it could be he okay. The middle name could be Odin,
I would do Dino first before I do Odin. I'm sorry.
not Dino. Oh
Well, it is
gosh,
the name, but just reversed.
not Dino.
I would do Dino first. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do Odin. Sorry. Listen, and speaking as a biracial child, we got enough issues getting through this life. It don't need a questionable name choice. I mean, if we was living in Scandinavia and someone wanted to name the kid Odin, I'd be like, oh, have at it. You know, that might be good over there. In Jersey?
Odin. It's like, okay.
Okay. Child, I say name your kid whatever you want. Don't let him sign anything on the birth certificate. Yeah. And then go and apply for WIC.
Dino. Oh good. Well,
I'm just saying.
are we ready to move on from
Yeah.
Dino, Ariana, and Sherlon?
Dino, we've named her baby Dino. Okay. Oh, did you think it was sweet when she brought the heart monitor?
That was so nice of her to do that. That was thoughtful. I'm props to her for that one.
Yeah, and the expression on his face was priceless. Okay, now we're done. You guys are so polite to each other, even when you disagree. Love it. Well, yeah, you don't have to be like going at each
No,
other. Like
I
we
mean you could be
disagree all
spicy.
the time.
You could be spicy. You could like that's like just like about our chat. Like our chat, they kind of go at it, but we let you go at it as long as you're respectful. There's no you don't have to be nasty and rude. It's ridiculous.
Frankly, we don't know any of these people on these silly little
Right.
shows. And I'm not going to go at anybody over these shows. These are just ridiculous. Okay, so who's next?
Beverly says she is stupid. I wish she would leave him alone. I was saying I wanted the fraternity clique in Caribbean because I wanted a baby. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, she could have went to the one that Kenya Moore went to in Barbados.
Oh, DSJ. I grew up with a black kid, some white heritage named Dino.
Oh. See, it's a good name. Better than Odin.
Are we ready to move on to Mark and Kay? I will call it like this. Long story short, he was stupid. Next.
he was like a big like man child during his scenes. And then when he spoke to his friend from back home, I was kind like she
Genevieve,
was making sense.
right?
She was kind of making sense. He's been too demanding. I loved it when she said, "No, I don't love you," to move to California. That's what you get for dropping ultimatums.
Exactly. Like she's happy. You made no efforts, and what do you expect?
I don't agree with him trying to go back now and like back down from his ultimatums. Like you've already ruined it. I don't think there's any coming back from this. And if I were her, I wouldn't even want to continue our open don't ask don't tell relationship
Mm-hmm.
because he's already said I don't want that. So now all of a sudden you want that. No. So yeah, I want them to be over with and I want him to go back to California. And it was nice for him to let us know that he works for a craft beer company. So yay.
Yeah, yeah, you're doing well. So great
Find a
job.
girl at the brewery. How about
Date
that?
Genevieve shit. I liked her.
Don't do that to Genevieve. God only knows what Mark is bringing back with him. Let's just call a thing a thing.
Mm,
Okay, so
fair.
who's next?
We have Martine and Steven, and
Let's do Amber and Danielle because they didn't really have anything much.
okay,
Um,
she's stupid. Next,
she is. She
that's all. That's
is.
all I got. That's all I got for her.
An ATV,
No,
an ATV trip to a waterfall made her realize what? I don't know. That's a big
I,
mistake, girl.
I can't do it with her. Like, you know what it is? You know what it is? Her? I can't even root for her because she's not. She's coming off as desperate, and I think
Mhm,
that's a problem for me
mhm,
because like you have everything together. You seem to be intelligent, but you're not seeing this for what it is. He's just trying to get to the states.
mhm.
And I'm sorry, and this may be rude, but it's okay. He's gonna leave you once he gets to Florida. I'm sorry, because he's
Yeah.
gonna be feeling real comfortable, and he's gonna like probably find a community of his own, and there's some gorgeous people in Florida, and I'm just saying,
Oh my God. I don't
am I
know.
wrong though?
Look, I think his eye will wander no matter what. When it comes to Florida, there's a huge Venezuelan community here. He'll find,
With a
you
larger
know,
population, no, he'll have so
mhm.
many more fish to throw his pole into. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because my thing is, how are you gonna be worried about him? And was it is it Panama they're in?
No,
Panama?
they're in Costa
Oh,
Rica.
Costa Rica. I always get
Mhm.
those two confused. Like, if you're worried about him in Costa Rica and they have much less population, what do you think he's gonna be doing in Florida while you're at work? Because he's not gonna be able to work for 6 months,
Well,
at
let's
least.
just call a thing a thing. He's not going to work, period. If he don't want to work in Costa Rica, he's not going to come to the States and work. That's my thought on that. And Amber, you're just working yourself into an early grave over this young boy.
Bobby, she's a desperate Kenya Mortiz.
Oh my
Well, I mean, she is paying for Danielle, so it's not a stretch.
oh Jesus. Okay, anything else with them?
No, I mean, like you said, going back to the waterfall trip, like she was just so excited over a waterfall trip. But did you catch when he said like she's finally learning? I'm like, hold up, hold up, hold up. What is she learning? What? Have you lost your mind? She's learning, and she apologized for calling him out. And said, oh, I just went a little crazy. I'm not the easiest. I'm a little insecure. I'm like, but you, but all of this stress, like I have to make sure I'm taken care of and you're good and this
Mhm.
and that. I'm like, hold up. You're apologizing
Mm-hmm.
to someone who was openly flirting while you're there and you paying all his bills. I'm gonna need you to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to really like talk to some friends, recenter yourself, because she came like a lot. I think it was a blogger who said that she came out as extremely desperate.
So you still think she's that smart? I don't.
She's probably like real world smart, like business and this is not right. She's probably a smart person, but when it comes in terms of people, I don't think she's the brightest because there's
Who
no
can do
way.
better than this child?
He's 23. What do you think he's doing? Quit playing. Quit playing.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So wait, we've gone through the first three. All right. So last up is Martine and Steven.
There was nothing much there either. If you really think about it, it was just them talking. She's still not trusting him, but wants him to marry her.
That makes no sense to me.
No, this is why I said that all the Americans went down with unrealistic expectations.
And then how could you continue in a relationship with broken trust? Like what happened? Like she found these texts 2 years ago?
The when he cheated, but he said I didn't think we were that serious. Like, well,
Right, because it was just 6 months into their relationship. And to
mm-hmm.
me, they were just F buddies at the time.
Vacation,
So
everybody's yes,
right. So
yes.
he did one of those party cruises, the rum cruises,
Mm-hmm.
and he was the DJ and he did what DJs do. He got somebody's number and was back and forth with her. And then it fizzled out. It was a fling.
Right.
And a whole 6 months later, she finds that and it starts making a big deal about it. First of all, if y'all were not in a committed relationship at the 6 month mark, then I don't think you have an argument. Or am I
Agreed.
wrong?
No, I
Because
never.
you're not committed, right?
Yeah, I've never heard them say they were exclusive.
Right. Even now, it doesn't sound like they're exclusive because from the time we first started seeing Martine and Steven, he sounded like she was just a vacation F buddy.
Yep.
And she was the one, like, it was almost like she was in a different relationship.
Agreed. Agreed. 'Cause I was like,
Ah.
I'm like, hold up. Like, I haven't heard exclusive. Um, I really haven't heard "I love you" a lot. I'm like, I'm just completely confused.
Have you heard
And
it at all?
no, I'm just going through my mind. I don't think I've heard it at all. But he's introduced her to his family and his daughter, which is a huge deal. Which is a huge deal. So I'll go with the action, but it's just why would you put yourself through this when you don't trust him? After 2 years, it makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well,
She just,
uh,
I don't get it. And he's too hesitant. He doesn't want to marry her. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like what he's trying to do is get her trust back by saying, like, you know what, to show you that you can trust me, I'm going to marry you. That's what I'm getting from it.
see, what I'm getting from him is if after 2 years you still don't trust me and I've worked so hard to show you that I am trustworthy, you know, I don't understand why you want to move forward and take such a critical step like marriage. However, I'm going to get this ring and see
Mm,
what happens then. But I think in the teaser for next week, where he's like having second thoughts about it, like
mm-hmm.
I like Steven and I would not wish Martine on him. She makes no sense.
I can agree with that. I can't wait to see next week. I want to see how this plays out because I'm just curious to see what happens.
Oh, child. I can't wait to see him go jewelry shopping. I wonder where he's going to get the ring from, whether it's going to be from Colombian Emeralds or Diamonds International. I wonder who's going to be open.
Walmart.
Interesting. We don't have a Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah, so Colt's mom, Debbie, could never come to Barbados. Thank God. Because there is no Walmart.
Oh.
Idiot. Yeah.
You got Kmart, Kroger, somebody?
No.
Anybody with a jewelry section?
Anybody with a jewelry section?
Yeah,
You
like,
got to go to the duty free shops.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You got to go to Colombian Emeralds. You got to go Diamond International. I don't even think I think Harrison's only carries watches now. Cave Shepherd has a jewelry section, but again, duty free. So he's going to have to take her to get it at the duty free prices because he ain't paying duty paid for no
Right.
jewelry.
I
She'll
got
never
you.
get it.
Stop it.
Oh my God. So yeah, this I think next week will be a better episode, but this
It will.
episode's, sucked dirt for me, honestly.
So we hit like the 31-minute mark. I have to
Mhm.
go soon, but do we want to drop the link for a couple minutes?
Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Paste. There we are. Oh God, this was a really trying episode, and I thought it was just because I watched it at 6:00 in the morning today. But this was Love in Paradise season 1, episode 6, Heartbeats and Heartbreaks. We have our Friday buddy, Ablavi.
Hello.
Hi.
I just wanted to talk about, I don't know, the baby mother one, because that one got on my nerves. I couldn't even finish the episode because I was upset. Because, I don't like the Pookie and Ray Rays in the real life. Let me tell you something. She is a fool. When he was talking about, I'm Viking, you're not going to say it, I am. Stupid. Ain't no Viking in you. Ain't no Viking. What you see? Were you watching History Channel, watching the Vikings? You thought, oh, I could do that too? Just ridiculous.
I thought he got the knockoff 23andMe kit. Like maybe it was 12.5andMe, and the results
no
come out.
Viking. It just said Europe, broad Europe, and he probably was like, "Ooh, let me put Viking." But
you have to admit, though, he's the more pragmatic when it comes to the relationship. Putting the name aside, he is the most pragmatic about it. He does not want to marry a stranger. He wants to get to know her. He would like to go and see the birth of the child, but he is realistic with what he can contribute with regards to funds, which is zero.
then why he's sitting there swinging that island peen without no condoms, knowing he can't provide for a child?
Well, he's been doing this for quite a while. So this is why I question, one, why aren't there any other seeds planted? And
other women were smart.
Well, the foreign women were smart, with the exception of Ariana. But I'm wondering, there's nobody local that you're also drilling?
No, the island girls don't want him. They've been done with him. They threw him back.
Okay.
Fender. Put him in the trash, and then put the lid on tightly. Bye.
It's true. Local girls don't generally deal with rent-a-rastas, and he falls into the rent-a-rasta category.
That Viking thing. Listen, this would got me baffled by that. She's more Viking than you. I couldn't believe this. She was actually letting him say his heritage. It would have been one thing if it was my heritage.
She did not. She did him no favors. She did not help her man. That was a shame for me. I'm like, you could at least stepped in, like, baby, like, I got this.
Let's go.
I got this.
He is not smart. He don't want to marry her because he knows that when he marry her, he have to stay married to her for 5 years. in order to get his citizenship, and then he can't be a bum on the island, and he has to go get a job in the warehouse in her small little town where he's the only black person, like Devar did. He don't want to do. He don't want to do that. He want to be in a hopping city. If that chick was in Miami, if she was in New York, if she was in Los Angeles, he would gladly marry her because he knew he can find another one real quick.
Slim pickings where she's at.
It's pickings.
Or maybe he doesn't have family close by. Because remember, what's she named? The lady from Molly, the big breasted Molly that brought Pedro from Dominican Republic. As soon as he could find his people in the Northeast, he left her and went up there to them.
Yeah, because he was a scammer. He was doing. Molly was a stupid woman. You sitting there marrying Pedro. You know Pedro was gonna come right up here in the Heights and find his woman. Stop it. You was just hard.
But didn't she want having him deported?
He married somebody.
Yeah. As soon as Molly's divorce went through, like within days, he was married to the other lady.
And two, I was told, because I went through this because I asked my uncle, because he's a lawyer. He told me that once you marry somebody, unless they had the support, like a person asked for support, they can stay here for life.
Thank you. It's Luis, not Pedro. I got my Dominican guys mixed up. Thank you, Luis. That was his name. Oh, Pedro's with Chantel.
Okay. Here's the thing. So an article from Screen Rant back in 2020, a 90-Day Fiance. Here's why Luis Mendez is getting deported back to DR. Okay, Luis blah 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 is getting deported back to DR. It appears his divorce from Molly may have played a role in his removal from the States. Yada yada yada.
Because she took back her support.
But just 5 months after his divorce from Molly in 2018, Luis had already remarried another woman. Molly felt it was arranged after the new wife was also living in the States, but was a native of DR. Yada yada yada.
Molly has said that she felt that he was always in contact with that woman.
Yeah,
but they wanted her to pay for the K1 process to get him here because she didn't want to do it. And then he would leave Molly, and Molly would probably not revoke the papers so that he could go and marry her.
He was wrong.
But anyway, but even you can still fight it. I've been told by my uncle. He said it's really a waiting game, and if you wait enough, you can still stay here once you have that green card.
Gotcha.
So he said if you play it right, because and he said, say for example with the new guy, once his child turns 21, his child can be support for him to come to the States.
Yeah. He could file papers for him.
So he has 20 years either way. If she comes and gets it for him, or once he has his village of children, and then he can bring the children that he has on the island to come back with him.
Gotcha. Bobby, I gotta ask you about the alleged scammers of Beverly Hills. What are your thoughts on Miss Erica Jane and her $28 million spending habits?
Let me tell you something, Erica.
But hold on, Bobby. But there's no property. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, let's say there's no property, right? This is what I don't understand, and I need to make it make sense. She couldn't have bought a Bitcoin. She couldn't have bought, because unlike stock, Bitcoin can be anonymous. She couldn't, done it the ghetto way and put some money in an apartment in another state. What are you spending $28 million for? Because you don't look that good.
14 million Amex bill.
Okay, this is what I don't understand.
Over the years.
14 million Amex, but what are you buying on your Amex? You're not even buying planes and but then you see, I knew she was a scammer when she came on with that. I spend $40K a month on makeup.
Glam Squad or something.
And I'm sitting there going, then why you got AliExpress hair like everybody else?
Oh, when they broke it down over the years, I think it was a 2008 to 2020 or something. They said the average spending, her average spending was 90 grand a month.
On what?
90 grand a month when you break it down, month by month, month to month. 90 grand.
What?
I don't know.
But you know what? I was looking at her closet. That closet is money. That closet is at least 2 to 3 million.
Mm-hmm. And that's not including the jewelry.
Yeah. So Bob, you was all in her closet because you was trying to get online and buy some of her stuff as soon as the estate sale happened. I recall.
I was right there. I was mad when they took it down. I was like, what is this?
You know what I just thought? She should have been buying loose diamonds all this time.
Yeah.
You could easily sew them into the hem of your outfits, just like the Russian royalty did when they were beheaded. You could easily go anywhere with them and sell them.
Yeah.
And they're not traceable. Well,
nope.
At least not really.
No, they're not traceable.
But she could have done it the other way. She could have bought guns. There's plenty. Now, I'm not saying to be a terrorist, but it's a lot of money in that, and she ain't got no morals.
Well, she should have helped her with Anna and Bling Empire. She could have helped her out.
Exactly.
She could have helped her out.
Well, Anna and Bling, listen, word on the street, we got some tea on Bling Empire and where the money from. Because all clean in the buttermilk. But we'll wait to season 2 for them.
But we know, we knew that her money wasn't clean though.
Oh, we know.
But there's more.
Well, I mean, there's ex-husbands have been found.
Oh.
Divorce settlements have been found.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait for season 2 to come out.
But let's talk about the scammers. When is Mauricio and Dorit going to jail?
And PK.
I don't think PK can do jail. I think he's gonna pull a Weinstein, but nevertheless.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Epstein.
But you know, Mauricio has not been on the season at all.
No,
like one scene.
He was in a clip, yeah.
One scene. No, remember Thanksgiving? That one scene. That was it.
You know when I knew Mauricio was broke? When he kept moving. When they kept buying these mansions, and I'm saying to myself, where y'all got this $8 million for this mansion for?
That's true.
But he's also in another lawsuit though.
Well, remember, he's buying mansions. Remember, Kyle said that they could fly private. Kyle is a dumb one. First, she had the first broke man, Farrah's father. Now she got Maurice. You know, your sister married a Hilton. She don't got no rich man friends.
But Kyle was always the black sheep, though. She always went against what her mother said, because her mother always told them to marry rich.
Right, and Kyle went and got pregnant before marrying at 18. So technically, she was damaged goods.
But I mean, the man that she married was broke. You know, if you're going to date one of those Middle Eastern men, marry somebody rich.
I think she thought he had coin, but by the time she got pregnant, it was too late.
The first guy.
The first guy, yeah.
Because she knew Mauricio was broke when she married him, and she was okay with that. But what's interesting to me is I wonder if Mauricio is still in that lawsuit. I know the first one settled, but remember he was flipping mansions and listing them, but not telling the person, like he was bidding also. So Mauricio went to business with this person, and they were buying these mansions, right? So the person he was listed as the seller. The real estate agent. He was the seller, right? Mm-hmm. But the people who put in a bid on the mansion to buy it, he was a part of that group, and he didn't allegedly submit the higher bid that was submitted.
Interesting. Well, this is what I wonder is why the insurance agency isn't going after them for Kyle and the alleged lying of stealing jewelry.
Wait, what?
You don't remember Kyle, and she just moved to that Encino home, and she was talking got robbed, and then we see posting pictures of her jewelry again.
Yeah. so bad.
That was terrible.
So I'm
That
wondering,
was so bad.
insurance agency going to sue them?
Yeah.
Did the insurance agency pay out?
Yeah, you know those people. Yeah,
I didn't. I thought they didn't pay out. Oof.
Right, because wasn't the alarm off or something?
That was installed by Teddy's husband, but I digress.
yeah.
I wouldn't have paid out for that. You got a brand new
Nope.
alarm system. You
Right.
ain't turned it on. You got
Right.
these German speaking guard dogs, and all of them didn't say a word.
Well, they was in the house, and they see this is the scamming. They was in the house, and you know those wild dogs she have that be ready to chew somebody's arm when they come in her house, and we gonna believe somebody came in and they got past those wild dogs she got.
Right.
And she got those expensive dogs that only speak German. Wasn't she bragging about them one time? I
Listen,
was just like,
she,
okay, girl, nice.
I'm y'all doing great work watching the Housewives. I was sitting there the other day. I almost put it on, but then I said, why am I disrespecting my time?
Oh my god! So you don't watch any of them now, right?
I'm gonna try with Salt Lake City. Listen, Potomac has gotten boring, and I really need y'all to stop gassing that. Everybody who does reviews like y'all watching some good television.
I don't think we ever said it was good television. We just say we call shit stupid all the time, so it is
They
we
say
don't gas them up.
is stopped for 3 months because Kenya Moore is filming. I guess for Hollywood. Oh, you know what? I finally found something that Kenya Moore was in. I finally found one of her acting credits.
Which one?
She was in Girlfriends, and she played William's date, one of his girls' date, and it was in either season 3 or 4. And Kenya Moore was in. I said, "Come on through, Kenya Moore, with your acting cred."
Hey,
She actually had lines and everything.
Yeah, she was on screen for about a minute with lines.
Wow.
Oh hey, it's screen time. Let's go. It's a credit.
Exactly. So we can say she is an actress.
And then Potomac, Potomac, we don't gas them. We just tell the truth about them poor people. Yeah. New York, we don't like them too much over here. And Beverly Hills I won't give Beverly Hills a solid because it's just for me it's just funny to watch the show and then go and know what we know. It's like, wait, all of your lies are coming out, all of them. Like you should have I'm sorry, you should have gotten this together. I'm serious. Like when you lie and you know you're gonna lie, you need to work out your lies.
The inconsistencies are hilarious.
Well, Beverly Hills, me and Beverly Hills, I haven't watched a full season since the one where Taylor and they were like, "Your husband beats you." That was the last time I.
And then he passed away. Oh wow, that was hard. That was a hard season, but it was good.
You know what the problem is with this season? They don't have enough interesting people on Beverly Hills. Like we could get away with Dorit, we can get away with Crystal, we can get away with Southern Belle.
Sutton.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Sutton.
Okay, so Kenya was in a movie called
Trois.
No, look at Kenya getting those acting credits. You better work. But they said that Atlanta is postponed for 3 months.
Yeah, because of Kenya, I guess. Well, that, and I think they want to get their casting right. I think they realize they've made a major boo-boo with their casting on that show. I also think that they're having issues probably with the what's her name, Portia situation. And like I don't think they have anyone that's wanting to be on that show.
Well, this is the problem with that show.
Candy, Cynthia, Drew, any more?
Well, no.
Everybody.
Is Cynthia got fired, correct?
Well, nothing official yet. I haven't seen anything like official.
because they said that Latoya. How did Latoya? I mean, not Latoya. What's the one for the game? Drew Sidora.
Right.
Mhm.
How did she pull off 2 seasons?
I, I'll be nice.
But it's confirmed that she got a contract because I thought Candy was the only one who came out and said she got a contract.
Drew, when she signed last season, got
Uh-huh.
their contract.
Oh, she got the 2-year contract.
Really?
Oh, got
I
you. Okay,
would
I
be
didn't know that.
regretting that.
Well, remember, she's an actress, so I guess she's a real actress. So I
But
guess
she was. But here's the thing with Drew. I liked Drew until the end. She lost me until she went off the rails with the Prophet. That's where she lost me. I'm being honest. I liked her up until that point. Like, what is wrong with you?
the thing about Atlanta is that there are too many boring women on this, and they're too bitter. Like, I'm sorry. I think too they need to get women who are actually married
Mm-hmm. That
Hmm.
would be nice.
and women who have a business, have a hobby. Because I get tired.
Hmm.
I have children and a maid and a nanny, and I'm so overwhelmed. I get tired of that storyline.
Mm.
But she brought back into the and her zesty baby daddies. Because that could
Wait,
Who
who
you
was
cutting
that?
out, Bobby?
Fallon.
Oh boy, I'm Fallon. Leave Fallon alone.
I
The
wanted
baby daddy? Is that what you want this show to be now?
I wanted to be all 4 baby daddies.
No. Give her a spinoff.
Well, maybe they need to, but they need her in the show because Portia's storyline. I guess this will be Portia's spinoff. They need to document all of that. And when she gets pregnant, and then showing the Up and Adam interview, and then coming back and saying she's pregnant, they need to show everything.
I don't think I would be interested in that because I wasn't interested the first time it happened.
Well,
Does that mean?
that isn't me. You know who I would want on reality show for Beverly Hills?
Who?
Are y'all into sports?
I am.
Okay. Steph Curry's parents, they need to get them on the line.
Isn't he accusing her of cheating?
They both accusing each other of cheating because they walk around like the Huxtables, blocks with class. They don't do this, honey. They saying that they cheated on each other and that she left him for another man,
Oh,
and
nice.
he had been cheating all through the marriage, and she just got tired of it. So I think they need to tap her to put another one on Beverly Hills, and let's get it going.
Wouldn't you want to see the lady that's with Jeff Bezos now on there?
No, because she'll never be a wife.
Well, has that mattered before of any of the
Yeah,
franchises?
but when you like Mackenzie got 30 billion, right?
Uh-huh.
Jessica is, I think that's her name, is wearing a diamond ring, but no wedding to plan. Like, come on. You just lost this man 30 billion. Are you crazy? And then two with her, she's clout chasing. I feel like there should be another one called Almost Famous Gold Digger Edition. They should have Meghan Markle. They should have Bezos' girlfriend. Who else?
I got one for you, Bobby. How about you, Elon Musk, soon to be baby mama?
No, she already is a baby mother.
Has she had the baby?
She's had it. They call that child AX12. Yeah, she's had it.
Wait, that's the
Yeah.
first baby. Is she pregnant again?
I think she's
Wait.
pregnant again. Let me double check.
But she's stupid. He got 5 kids from his ex-wife. Stupid.
That too. But she could be on cloud chasers though. That's why I said put her on the line. Get her on there.
What else I want? You need to type up Wendy Dang. That's Murdoch's ex-wife. You know, the one that got screwed in her.
Oh
Yeah.
Claire?
I'm sure she's bitter.
I know she's bitter. You could put her there. And who else? Should we put the felon Kimura there?
Yeah. She needs a
No,
paycheck.
I want Melinda Gates on the line.
Yo, you know who I want? I want Bill Gates' side chick all the time. That's a better story. In a 30 years. And then we could put Warren Buffett's side chick. We could say billionaires' side chicks.
Oh my God.
Ooh, the real side chicks are billionaires.
Yes.
That would be. I'd watch that.
Y'all two are just ridiculous.
I'd pay for that. I would pay for that just to watch that show. The real, because they're side chicks and they didn't get the ring and no baby. They're bitter.
He was once mine.
Oh my God.
He was once mine. I love that title.
DSJ, we do not want Evelyn Lozado on nothing.
No.
Evelyn did it right. She just could never nab
she could never seal the deal.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the only married was broke.
True. And she got a speed knot.
Yeah, but that would be a show.
Oh, a show with all of Nick Cannon's baby mamas called Dem Babies.
Oh, no. He should do a collab with him and Future.
Oh.
Dem Babies and Broke Babies.
No, and then what we do, here's what happened. You make it a show about them too, but then you rope in Sierra.
No, Sierra ain't doing that.
She ain't doing that. She ain't messing
well, we gonna figure
the brand.
But she about the money. But we gonna figure something out.
Did you see clout chasing Kanye back in the news again?
Is he changing his name?
Yeah, he changed his name to Ye.
What?
He changed his name to Ye. Y-E. Ye.
Legally?
God.
My nephew loves him, and I'm just going to text him back. Why? Like, what is explain this to me.
Him and his clout chasing wife, because they're still not divorced, had a renewal of vows.
Wait, what?
Yeah, him and his wife did a vow, like a vow renewal at his concert, and they're supposed to be allegedly getting divorced. Like the buffoonery is ridiculous.
Wait a minute.
Wait, this is
hold on.
Or another wife?
Him, his wife.
Wait a minute. So the wife
did a vow renewal?
Oh God.
Yeah, she was in a wedding dress and they were doing like on stage. Now we don't know if it's legally binding, but they,
This is so dumb. Oh my God.
Hold on. Kiki says Kim was okay. He lit himself on fire and Kim was there. It was weird.
Yeah.
All right, where's my nephew? Hold on.
This is unreal. This is unreal. Unreal.
I tell you, these celebrities ain't made. They don't deserve it.
No.
What do you think about the Met Ball and all the TikTokers that are going to be on it?
Oh, Nikita Dragon, Jeffree Star, James Charles. Yeah, they're trying to. Some people say they're just trying to buy themselves into relevancy. I'm like, oops. But, I mean, here's the thing: if I had all those allegations against me, I would keep my ass at my ranch or where I'm living. I'm just saying.
But do you think that like YouTubers and TikTokers are celebrities?
No.
I don't either. Me and a Gen Zer was getting upset. She's like, they're so cool. I was like, what are they going to go to the Met Gala in? Shein and Fashion Nova? Like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
Is it a virtual Met Gala?
No, it's the thing. It's live.
It's live.
Let me keep texting my nephew.
Yeah, because Megan, she was supposed to go. I don't know if she's still going. She's supposed to go too. But that would be a good reality show too. I left the Royals.
I'm waiting for that Netflix deal.
You know what the problem with her is? She isn't like me or you, Jamal. That would tell it all.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, tell everything, honey. Have them gasping. Have them shooketh.
I think the problem with her is that she tells half truths. Like she always puts a spin on it, and then when the truth really comes out, it's just like, girl, really?
You know what the problem is? She's not a good actress. That's what the problem is.
Yes. If you're on the Hallmark Network,
leave Hallmark alone. She was on Suits, dag nabbit.
She was on Suits. You know what? Quiet as is kept. I never watched Suits.
I never
It
did
was good.
either.
It was
I saw
good.
her in a movie on the Hallmark Network.
Shut up.
Yeah, during Christmas in July.
Are you sure it wasn't Lifetime?
No, because I wanted to know why everybody was thinking that this girl was white when she was a biracial person. I was getting ready to say what people call me. Anyway, so yeah. So I was like, who is this person? And then I saw the end credits. Meghan Markle, looked her up and saw that she was biracial.
So shout out to you. This was me and my friend, honey. I told her off. I said, what are you talking about with this Puerto Rican girl? Stop it. She was like, she's not Puerto Rican. She's half black. Where? And then I saw her. I was like, oh, okay. But I thought she was Puerto Rican. That's my ignorant self.
Child, my nephew responded real quick defending. Oof.
But what do you think about like reality television in general? I've been watching Amazon, which is weird. I watch My Boys. I've been watching like Succession. You know, it's some good dramas out. I mean, not My Boys, The Boys.
The Boys.
It's like
I think with reality TV, they really need to. Some of the executives need to go and bring the fresh blood in who can see talent, because they're not doing it the right way. They're ruining our shows.
Well, you know what? Now that we're talking about reality TV, we forgot to talk about Dante and his Viking send-off for his play toy. Y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody channeling the Vikings now. My God.
Y'all, he is too stupid. You know, this is what I don't understand. That scene was so fake when he was so late and they standing outside and Tia was out there. Why is Tia more masculine than Dante? I'm really confused.
No.
I'm not saying she is a man. I'm just saying like she gives masculine energy. Like I could see why Nicole would sleep with Tia and not Dante.
Well, that's because Dante was hurt.
Jamal.
I'm gonna say this: the way Tia just straight bossed up and rolled up, she's like, "Hi, I'm Tia. I want to talk to you." I'm like, "Excuse me, what?" I'm like, "What?" I mean, like we ain't seen Deontay roll up like that. I'm like, I could see why, because Tia slammed Nicole to the bed and just, have fun. Deontay's like, "I want to love you," blah blah blah. Nicole want no love. She just wants you to throw her down and maybe a little choke and spank and get into it. Deontay ain't gonna do that.
You know what? And I have some beef with Deontay. I was watching his Instagram lives and losing a few brain cells. Do you know what he had the nerve to say? This Dustin, see, I knew he was dusty. I knew he was an educated lame, a Daquan, if you will. He said that the reason why he's out here getting scared by all the women at the cell block 8 in the penitentiary is because black women didn't want him. I said, now Deontay, stop it.
All right, ladies, I need to go because I have to prepare for my next panel. You two keep this going as long as you want, and I'll probably be listening, just charging up my AirPods.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What channel are you going to be on?
Today is on Sunshinery's channel.
Sunshinery at what time?
4:30 your time, 1:30 my time.
Okay, so we'll pop over for support.
All right, thank you. See you guys later.
Bye. All right, Miss Ablavi.
Can you believe that?
Oh my God, my poor nephew. He riding strong for his Yeezy or Ye or whoever the hell he is.
And that's how they get him. He didn't deserve
the. So what else do you want to sound off on?
Let's see what else was on reality shows. I'm gonna City with black men, and Um, when's Jersey coming back?
I'm not sure, but there seems to be a lot of like stuff brewing over there. It seems like there's a power struggle between Margaret and Teresa.
You know what though? Jersey is a little disappointing. I mean, they might need to bring back the Manzos, you know, and Dina because she's about to, there's her husband about to go to jail because one husband tried to kill the husband.
Yeah, but I don't think Dina's ever going to come back to that.
Mm.
Isn't she living in California now?
Well, remember they was lying and saying they got robbed in California.
Oh, I thought they got robbed in Jersey. Oh dear, I didn't pay attention to
Well,
that.
I'm just, Jersey was so good when Melissa first came on. Now is a bear.
Mm-hmm.
But the Housewives, I'm kind of done with them. TLC, I don't think I'm doing the next 90 day.
I don't want to do it. I don't know if at some point, I have to just stop with Jenny and Sumit. That's the main, them and Evelyn and the boy who father died. Like, I hate them. I don't want to see them. I'm not interested anymore. I checked out the last time y'all was on.
I think that they're having a hard time finding people to do the show because even the 90 day happily ever after, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
pregnant again. Is that true?
Who's on it again?
I hear Yara is pregnant again.
I think they teased that. They did tease that at the end of the tell all. But
We
I
don't.
don't know. She was supposed to take a test.
It just needs new blood in the 90 days. Like it was a great concept. This Caribbean one, I think, should have been put on television, and the regular one should have gone to Discovery Plus.
Okay, so Kiki says I saw today, and Teresa unfollowed Marge and Jackie.
Mm.
Oh, okay. I need to watch Miss Oblavi's show from a couple of days back. Your kind of show for sure. Which one was that, Crazy Cat Mama? Was it this is a hot mess? Which one was it? I have to catch up on a couple of your shows this week.
Well,
I've been
honey, this is ghetto.
This is ghetto, and then there was a part two.
Oh, yeah, I did the male suffrage movement part.
Right. So those are the two that I saw this week. Did I miss anything else?
No,
Well,
I'm
I didn't watch them yet. I have them queued
oh
up to watch.
too much on Monday. It was a little X-rated. You might blush.
Well, as long as I'm not on a live, I can blush all I want.
No,
Oh my god.
I didn't mean for it to get that way. And then I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
Love After. I'm doing. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. This
Mm-hmm.
lockup better be better than Love After Lockup. I found that finale to be over. It was too long.
Yeah. The 2 hours, I think that's what's killing me with 90 Day as well. In the 1 hour format, it's barely tolerable. But you taking it out to 2 hours, no, ma'am. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Be-
Crazy Cat Mama says she's not pregnant, so I'm guessing that's Yara. Oh, okay.
Well, even like what is it? Even Life After. A little bored with that. Like I said, my favorite is Chevelle. I was hoping
Uh-huh.
back with her loud suits.
You think are they gonna let her? Like, who is she with? Didn't her and Quaylon break up?
They break up to make up when it's time to get that check, that $1,000 check. They'll be back together.
You so messy. All of that for $1,000 check.
Yeah, she could get, and then she could sell her weaves
Oh my god.
and her pamphlets.
And her pamphlet. Are you referring to her book?
Yeah.
Oh, Blavy, I love you so much. Her pamphlet.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. Is it on Amazon, though? Can you find it on Amazon?
it's at Amazon. It's like a little 30-40 pages. Shout out to her and her pamphlets.
Oh, my God.
And then you could get a pamphlet, and then get her weaves and wigs, and go to your stylist, and you good for the weekend.
That's okay. I'll just stay bummy like I normally am. That's okay.
Life after lockup is like, I don't like Marcelino and Brittany. I don't need to see him and his check from WeTV, because again, neither one of them works, and they moving into bigger houses.
Wait, he doesn't work?
Remember, he gambles. He's a gambler.
He does?
You don't remember when I was telling him off and you were like, be nice? Because I said it's time for Marcelino to get a job. Gambling is a hobby.
Oh my God. I don't know why I thought he was military.
No, he's ex-military.
He's ex-military. Oh, Jesus.
He hasn't worked. No, first he was a party favorite for the elite, and was a dancer, a party favorite, and did music videos and modeling. Then he went to the army. Then he got on the show and met Brittany.
Okay.
He had his hair, them putting, I'm sure Dylan would do very good as a party favorite too for the elite.
Well, if a party favor, you mean a pass around, yeah.
But
oh my God.
I think WeTV is filming Maurice and Jessica in that foolishness, and Michael, because Sarah and Michael are not on this season.
So you think they're gonna? Yeah. Are they putting on Maurice and Jessica instead of Michael and the other girl?
And Andrea and what's it?
Oh yes, Compton Andrea.
Yeah.
Oh geez.
I think they're filming a second part for them, because I can't see them allowing this Maurice, Pookie, and Ray Ray situation, ghetto love.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they'll split the season in half. Do one set of the couples in the first part of the season, and then go on hiatus for a couple of weeks, and then come back with the second set of couples.
Maybe, because I can't see them not having Michael, because
Lamar.
that's how he makes his money. He need to be
Mm-hmm.
so that people can hit his cash app.
What's the question, Alex and Deanna? Is anyone planning on watching that new show with Tiana Taylor, We Got Love?
No.
Yeah.
She's not good in reality television. They don't want to tell all their business.
Oh, the only thing that I've really watched with her that I kind of enjoyed was, remember when she was on when her birthday was on MTV? Was it her 16th birthday? And like everything was spray painted. Like that was the only thing I ever watched with her and like really enjoyed.
I'm not watching it. I don't watch E. E cannot give a good show to save their life. I was actually watching the Chrisleys with the quote great father, and that one tickles me to death.
I do like Chrisley Knows Best. That is a guilty pleasure of mine. Do you like History Go Back in Time on Building like Video? Do you like History Go Back in Time on Building like Video? I don't know what that means.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not really in the whole. It's been. I haven't really watched a lot. Oh, how is You, Me, and My Ex? Is it gotten better yet?
It's done. So yes, it has gotten way better.
Did the black girl pop off?
She finally did pop off. She left him, then had to go back into quarantine for 14 days to come back and read from a piece of paper all of her thoughts that she wrote down. They laughed at her. She went outside, busted a champagne bottle on their front steps, and then got in the car and left. And they basically thought she was hood.
Okay.
Yeah, it was anticlimactic for me.
So we shouldn't see a season 2.
I bloody well hope not.
Well, I was watching Unexpected because
Uh-huh.
on Unexpected, they've been having foolishness going on. I'm just over it. The teen pregnancy don't do what it used to.
Yeah, because these in the last season that I watched, Unexpected, like I had to stop watching midway through because the stupidity of these individuals was just, I think I've aged out of watching that show.
Yeah, some things you just aged out of.
Yeah, so I couldn't take it anymore for my own sanity, and thank God Jamal was kind enough to me to say, let's stop watching this.
What I used to love, Big Brother, but for some reason I can't get into it no more.
Okay, the time travel artist on YouTube video. Oh, I have no idea what that is, but I'll look it up for sure. I'll
Well,
look it up.
I will see you later. We had a good chat.
Yes, ma'am. When is your next show? Before you go, when is your next show?
I put it up tomorrow.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And
All
then
right, so
I'm gonna have hotels.
oh, nice. So guys, everybody pop over to BlaVM's channel. She's got really good shows. I will be watching the 2 that I missed this week. Give her a shout out, give her a like, and subscribe to her channel.
All right. See you
All
later.
right, my dear. Bye. Guys, thanks for tuning in today. We really, really appreciate it. And to everyone here in the live chat, we love you. Everyone here in the replay crew later, we love you as well. Next week, what are we doing? Oh, we have to figure out what we're doing on Monday because we have to figure out what we're doing on Monday. So stay tuned. Sunday night, I'll put up all the shows for the week and you can see what the schedule is then. Everyone have a great weekend. Love you all to pieces. Bye.